this episode of Low Tech Garage, we're introducing one of our oldest members, Frank. Now, Frank has been in the Low Tech family longer than pretty much every vehicle, except for, I think, the 65 Mustang. James can check me on that. He's in 1997 F-250 with the venerable 7.3 Powerstroke. Now, if you're not into trucks, you may not understand how cool this rig is, but if you are, you get it. So for perspective, in the video we just filmed bringing the Charger back, the total weight of this vehicle, the trailer, the car, the engine, and the transmission was over 12,000 pounds. So this whole setup was over 6 tons. And this guy still got over 16 miles to the gallon doing all of that the entire way back. So this truck basically barely notices when it's towing. If you know about OBS Fords, you know you have the twin tanks, which was extremely nice when we were doing roughly 1,200 miles for that journey. And frankly, I love the cab lights and the brush guard on the front and the wheels and the side steps and the mirrors. This thing is just done perfectly. And the color combo, you know I'm a fan of green and tan. So let's take Frank for a spin. I think it's a diesel. Such a cool truck. So as you can probably tell, we absolutely love this truck. So being a 97, it still has, as we mentioned, the Powerstroke, which is just a phenomenal engine. On our channel, you may have also seen the white truck, Hank, who unfortunately is no longer with us. He's probably off in another country running drugs at the moment because he got stolen. But basically, that had the 7.3 as well, and both vehicles were just absolutely fantastic. But Frank was the OG. Now this truck is currently owned by our buddy Sam, and he has taken phenomenal care of this thing. And I mean, truly, the level of service he's done, he's gone through pretty much every piece and part of this truck to where it feels brand new, and actually better than new. And we're bringing it right back to you, Sam. Thanks again for letting us borrow it. Now, this was our first experience of the truck after the Hydro Tuner, and it makes a big difference. Honestly, the mid-range is definitely filled out, and it just seems to drive and pull a lot smoother. You know, Sam said it was a little noisier. To me, it sounds the same as it used to, but we haven't seen the truck for a while, so I'm sure he's more acutely aware. Now, you can probably tell that we are big fans of the Powerstroke F-250s. Truly, I believe it's the best work truck that you can get for the money. I mean, again, you saw the towing capacity is really rock solid, especially for its age. They're actually pretty nice inside. I mean, you know, relatively simple, but actually a pretty comfy place to be. And the biggest thing is, again, they're still kind of affordable for how much capability you get, especially when compared to a lot of newer diesel trucks. And I think, honestly, they're worth every penny. And again, you have to remember how much life you're going to get out of one of these trucks. So Frank, at the moment, has 323,000 miles. We just threw 1,000 extra miles on him. No problem. Cruising, zero issues, reliable, trustworthy. I mean, it just is absolutely ridiculous how, you know, even in newer cars, you're like wondering, man, 1,000 miles, am I going to be okay? This thing, handled. And it's easy to forget that you got a trailer behind you because it is literally effortless. Like, you fractionally notice it because it actually rides slightly smoother with the trailer on it, but it really doesn't feel hardly any slower or anything. That's what boatloads of torque will do for you. So another fun thing about this truck, obviously it's a turbo diesel, you could clearly hear that. This doesn't have an intercooler, doesn't have a wastegate, it just consumes all the boost as it comes out of the turbo, zero F's given. And you guys probably know our little truck Frank, the red one, who is named after Frank. Frank is the original namesake. So he's a single cab, and you know, Frank having the extended cab, so nice. The ability to just put tools and stuff in the back. In a pinch, you can actually fit a person back there. It's not the most comfortable, but you can fit more than, you know, 3 people abreast. You could actually probably fit 5 in here if you're really desperate. But just a little bit of extra headroom behind you and the ability to move the seat back a little bit farther is a huge deal. And that's saying something because you know we love our little Frankie boy. I love that we have this nice fog bank that we're about to plow into as well. That should be exciting. And you gotta love Florida. Just like that, fog is starting to appear. And Frank is finally home. So we're gonna be swapping back into Frank here and head back to our place, but it has been an amazing journey with Frank. Man, that color looks good. So this is your signal if you've been thinking about it. Get an F-250, they're amazing. So we hope you liked the introduction of Frank. Hopefully we'll be seeing him in some more videos in the near future. Again, we love this truck, so we always love any opportunity we get to see him. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got more truck content, a lot on the F-150 here, and hopefully we'll have some more on the F-250 here in the near future as well. And of course, every subscriber really does help us grow the channel. If you liked the video, give us that thumbs up, and you know, it tells people that it was nice seeing the truck and learning a little bit about it. So thank you very much for following along, and we'll catch you on the next one.